Ray Rock. Let's party. Go!
Cheers, everyone. Welcome to our second episode of Hanging Out with Ray Rock. Please join us for a shot.
Cheers.
Son, cheers.
Cheers, Dad. You know, real quick before we start, every time liquor, depending on the liquor brand, that's something.
Yeah, that liquor is pretty tough, but went
tough.
down smooth.
Pretty tough. Anyway,
So we're here with our second episode of Hanging Out with Ray Rock, and I'm here with yours truly, Ray Rock,
how you doing, guys?
and we're ready to rock.
Let's rock and roll.
And today we want to talk about the Jets' schedule. We're going to go game by game and give our opinion on the game, and we're going to let you know who we think. We're going to have a little contest going between father and son. We're going to pick who we think's going to win and who's going to lose, and we're going to see who has a better record at by the end of the year.
Also, fellow Jet fans, we want you guys to be involved. So have your predictions underneath on social media, your comments of what do you think the Jets' record's going to be.
So let's start with game one.
Okay,
ready?
What's the first game?
I believe it's Bills and Jets.
Yeah, let's look
It's
it up.
a Monday night football game, and the Jets are home. It's 9/11. All our military out there, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
So what do you think of that game?
So Jets and Bills, we split with them last year.
We split with them with a rotten quarterback.
Terrible quarterback, but Zach Wilson did play well at home.
That game he did.
He played well, and then he played terrible at Buffalo. And listen, Jets are home, first game of the year, first Monday Night Football game. You're going to have a very intense but crazy and fun, outgoing Jet fans. Jets, Jets. You bet your ass I'm going with the win. Jets win first game.
And I'm going with the win also. I think they're going to be ready to play. It's a Monday night primetime game. They don't want to be embarrassed by the big, bad Bills, and I think they're going to do good. Aaron Rodgers has something to prove at 39 years old. He wants to come out there and show everybody he still has it.
Yeah.
He's been practicing like crazy with the Jets, and I gave him a win too. So we both have the Jets winning game one.
Yeah. Now, also, guys, real quick, we're not predicting the score. I mean, we're not going to go into in-depth with it. We're just going by wins and losses.
Yeah, we won't give you, maybe closer to the game, we'll give you who we like betting-wise, and we don't even know what the spread is right now.
Yeah.
But we're just going wins and losses. We're not doing spread right now. We'll do that as we get closer.
Yeah.
But we're both calling for a Jets win.
Yeah. So,
All right.
Dad, what's the next game?
Second game of the season is September 17th. It's an afternoon game.
Oh.
And it's Jets-Cowboys in Dallas. Tough game.
Tough game. Listen, fact real quick, guys. The Jets have the sixth toughest schedule in the league and the NFL. And not only that, too, we have also 6 primetime games. We're so accustomed to the 1 p.m. games that now we are now nationally televised in the primetime games. So that's a first.
I like
for the
that
Jets.
because that leaves more family time for me to spend with your mom and go out on Sunday afternoons for strolls.
I'm calling bullshit. We both know if the Jets
Very important.
Listen, if the Jets do terrible this year, you always do this bullshit. I ain't watching the Jets. Christine, guess what? We're gonna go out now. Your
is
Sunday's yours.
that the way I talk?
That's the way you talk. Yeah, it's
Pretty
bullshit.
close.
But I got a feeling me and you're gonna watch every game this
All right,
year.
so what are you thinking? Week 2 against the Cowboys in Dallas.
I'm thinking this. I think, listen, every away game is going to be rough this year, but I think the Jets are going to pull it out in a very close game. I think the Jets are going to win.
You think the Jets are going to win?
What do you think?
And I'm 50-50 on that game. I'd really like to see how they play the first game of the season, but I think I'm going to go with the Jets win also.
Yeah. So right now we have
So we're both saying 2 wins. We're going to start the season off
2-0.
2-0. So let's go to our third game here. And we got the game you want to go and see, September 24th, 1 o'clock. Patriots, big bad Belichick.
The evil
And the
empire.
Patriots against the New York Jets. And if we only had a decent quarterback last year, we would have
Won both those games.
won both those games. Never mind one of them.
Listen, we
A
get
couple of boneheaded plays on defense. What was his name?
John Franklin.
Is he gone or is he still here?
No, he's still with the Jets.
He's still here. He made a
He's
bonehead
starting.
play. I think it was at the half, right?
It was right before the half.
Yeah,
the Jets
and,
were up.
he
and
destroyed
then,
us. He
and
destroyed
he
us.
called the late quarterback, a late hit on the quarterback. And it was
They
terrible.
wind up driving the ball, and like Ray Rock said, we didn't have a quarterback, and now we have a quarterback. I think we're going to win that game. That's my opinion. Anyway, what do you think? You go first.
I think, listen, guys, I mean, we haven't won a game against the evil empire in 15 games against the Patriots. I think it's been the last time the Jets have won was back in 2015 when Ryan Fitzpatrick was the quarterback with Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker catching the touchdown in overtime to beating the Patriots at MetLife. So, with that being said, the streak is going to end. Jet fans. Not only that, too, we're going to be at the Jet game.
I agree with that.
We're
going to
smack them, in my opinion.
So we're 3-0. We're riding high. we're doing good. We're going to go. What is it? 17 games. We're going to go 17-0 this year. What are you kidding me?
I think is it 18? No, it's not 18 though. 17. 17. You're right. Because now we got the extra game.
So let's go to the next game, and my phone keeps turning off. This is a game where I know. You're going to say, I don't know.
What?
Chiefs-Jets, October 1st, primetime game, 8:20 kickoff, excuse me.
Are we home or away?
We are home.
Ooh. So, first thought that comes to my mind is Kansas City Chiefs, they just won the Super Bowl last year. They have, in my opinion, that's going to end up being top 5 quarterback ever to play the game. Right now, he's top 10 in my opinion, but we can have that debate another time with top quarterbacks we feel in the new
that'll
school.
Be a whole other
school.
episode.
That'll be a whole other episode. I'm just saying.
We'll go to my main man, Joe
and then
Montana.
Yeah. But again, that'd be for another episode. I think that game is going to be just like Week 1 against the Bills and Week 3 against the Patriots. It's going to be high intensity. I think the game's going to be very close. It's going to come down to defense. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I hate to say it, but I think Kansas City Chiefs takes this by a field goal.
And I don't know. I think he's going to have something to prove again that day. I think he's going to have something to prove every game.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think they're going to win that game.
You think they're going to win?
Yeah, I think they're going to lose a game where that's our first...
that's our first difference.
So you want...
Well, I don't want them to lose. Take it easy.
Of course not.
I don't want them to lose, but I'm being realistic.
You're saying the Chiefs... And I'm saying the Jets.
Listen, in my ideal world...
Wow, I got the Jets 4-0.
And I got them 3-1
And you got them 3-1. That's amazing no matter what happens. Because
I hope I'm wrong, but if we're doing this bet, I think the Jets are going to lose by a field goal.
Oh, this is a gentleman's bet. There's no money involved. There's,
no.
You know, we're just trying to figure out the schedule here.
Yeah.
Jets, Denver Broncos, October 8th, 4:25 p.m. kickoff. That is a Week 5 game, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We won last year against the Broncos, and Denver, mile high. I mean, we were there last year, literally, so. But I think, even though with the addition of Sean Payton as the new head coach, I don't think Denver's going to be that good as everyone thinks it's going to be because of Sean Payton. Sean Payton's a good coach, yes, but I think the Jets are going to smack him. Let's be honest.
So I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Jets are going to lose this.
Oh.
Yeah, I just think Denver at home. I think we're going to be flying high, 4-0. We just beat the Chiefs, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a letdown game. And I don't know. It's tough to be up for every game, and I think we're going to lose eventually. And I think that's going to where we're going to hit our little bump.
Well, we've been hitting our bump.
So you're saying the Jets are going to win
against Denver, yeah?
And I'm saying the Broncos.
Okay, you're going to lose.
So I probably am. I've lost a lot in my life. So I got them 4-1, and you got them 4-1. We both have them at 4-1. Let's just turn the page here because I'm taking notes down on how this is going to play out. So the next game, we got Eagles-Jets, and the Jets are home for this one. And I notice all our games are either primetime or 4 o'clock games because they want everybody in America home watching the New York Jets this year.
Yeah, so this year, we only have 6 1 p.m. games. And as we look to continue on the schedule, you'll see, again, 6 primetime games this year, the most the Jets has ever had in a very long time. Real quick on the Eagles are flying high.
Jets are home.
Jets are home, but listen, the Eagles, they did very well in the draft. They have a fantastic quarterback. They have a fantastic coach, and their defense is. I should call them the Philadelphia Bulldogs because all they do is draft players from Georgia, because their defense is very good, and I think I think, again, this will be a close game, just like the Chiefs game I'm predicting, but I think the Jets lose this one.
Really? And I think this is the first game we agree. I think the Eagles may beat them.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think they might.
yeah.
Eagles have a really good defense. They have, what's their quarterback's name?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is the real deal.
He's a real deal. He's a real good quarterback. He just signed an extension with Philadelphia. Philadelphia has great pieces. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it back into the Super Bowl, guys.
So I think we both have them now with 2 losses.
But with different games.
And 4 wins. So we both have them at 4-2.
But different losses.
Okay, you ready? You ready for this one? I wish I could have a drum roll, but I don't have a drum with me. That's good enough.
That's good enough.
Jets, Giants.
Oh.
Bragging rights. New York Jets, New York Giants, even though they're both playing Jersey. It's another story.
What week is that?
That is the week after the Eagle game. So
Which
that's
is?
Week, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, week 7.
Week 7 against the Giants.
And that we have a bye week in between the Eagle game and the Giant game.
So that means
that is
week
our
8.
bye week. So we have an extra week off to rest up. We can rest our players, and we'll be going into MetLife Stadium. I mean, it's like a home game for us.
It really is.
We'll have some fans there, not a lot, but we'll have our fair share.
So
of fans.
again, so real quick, this will be week 8 then against the Jets and Giants.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Yes, because week 7 we have the bye. Real quick, Giants. We talked about in the first episode. They have a good coaching staff. I think really good coaching staff, better than the Jets as of now. But again, things could change later down the line. I think it's going to be a very close game, Battle of New York, who's going to take the crown. But I think the Jets are going to win. I think it's going to be closer than people think. I think the Jets win.
I think we're going to destroy them.
Yeah.
I think they're going to win big that game.
Yeah.
I really think we're going to give it to them. I'm not crazy about Daniel Jones like everybody else
Like
is.
you said,
like I said
episode.
in the first episode.
First episode, yeah.
I think Jets going to win the game.
Yeah.
I think they're better defensively, and I think they're better offensively. And I'm not sure about the special teams, how the Jets are looking this year, but one of the aspects of the game, and there's 3 of them, and I think we have 2 of them over them automatically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give us a Jet win.
So am I.
And that makes us 5-2.
Yep.
And then the next week, Chargers, Jets. Jets are home
Oh my.
November 6th.
Wow. Talk about tough opponents at home and also on the way, too. But this schedule, again, this is the 6th hardest schedule in the league that we got, and you could definitely see it here unfold. Jets and Chargers. Chargers, man, what can I say? The AFC is crazy.
Loaded,
crazy loaded.
Up. Good teams from the AFC.
Crazy quarterback play, let's put it that way. Very good quarterback play.
Their quarterback is the real deal.
Yeah. I think, with that being said, what I say, the Jets win against the Giants. I think they're going to take the loss against the Chargers.
So you got them losing another game at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because we are home, we're going to win that game. So you got them losing.
Yeah.
And I got them winning. That means you have them at 5-3, and I got them at 6-2.
Yeah.
They're doing a little better with me than you.
I mean, listen, I'm just being realistic, Jet fans. I mean, I'm quarterback play, you know, I'm obviously picking the quarterbacks that are really good, that are going to win, like for, you know, Patrick Mahomes, you know, Jalen Hurts, you know, the Chargers quarterback, what's his name?
I forgot his name.
Let me look it up real quick. Let me look it up real quick. Let me make sure I
As
say
you're
right.
looking them up,
Yeah.
I'm going to move on to the next game, and we have Jets Raiders.
Ooh. Justin Herbert, real quick. Justin Herbert.
It's Herbert.
Sorry about that.
That's it. Very good.
Yep.
The Las Vegas Raiders, right? They're in Vegas now, aren't they?
they're
And I heard recently that what's his name? Tom Brady's looking to buy a piece of he's best friends with the Las Vegas Raiders owner.
Yeah.
And apparently they're going to sell him a piece of the team. I don't know if you heard that.
God bless, yeah.
But he's doing pretty good.
The Las Vegas Raiders. What can I say about them? They are an interesting team.
Raiders are home.
Raiders are home, but you know, after the loss against the Chargers, it's going to leave a bad taste in the Jets' mouth. I mean, let's be honest. Like a lot of people can say, "Oh, the Jets can go 17-0." I think what's going to happen is the Jets are going to feel they should beat the Chargers. The Chargers are going to smack them in the mouth. Jets are going to have that bad taste in their mouth, and they're going to you let their anger on the field against the Raiders, and they're going to destroy the Raiders away. So I think the Jets are going to beat the Raiders, like demolish them.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think the Jets may lose that game.
Wow.
Yeah, I really do. I think they may lose that game.
Well, what's your reason?
I don't have a reason. It's just a feeling.
It's just a feeling. All right, sometimes you just go by feeling.
Raiders are home. It's going to be a raucous crowd.
4 o'clock game for us at the East Coast.
It's an 8:20 game. It's another primetime game.
Primetime game.
It's a primetime game, and I think it's just a typical game that the old Jets would have lost. I just think they're going to have a hard time.
Gotcha.
So I'm calling for a loss, and you're calling for a win. I screwed this whole list up, but okay, we'll keep going. I've given you losses and me wins.
You're supposed to.
So long list. I have too much today.
Dad, you had one fucking job. You can't get the list right. You said you want. I told you we should have done it on the phone. You said, "Oh, we'll do it the old school way." You fucking broke my balls about it. Jesus Christ. Right, anyway, I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm right now. I'm at 6-3. You're at like 7-3, whatever.
No, you're at 6-4.
6-4. Okay.
And I'm at 7-3.
There you go. See.
All right.
There
so
you go.
I'm glad I worked that
so
out.
what week are we up next? What's next week?
Jets Bills.
What week is that?
I don't know. It's tough questions.
Tough questions.
It's the week after the Raider Jet game.
So
That's
what week?
the week.
So what week
I don't
are we
know.
in?
It's the week of whatever November 19th is.
Jesus Christ! I'll look it up.
Look it up. The list I have don't have weeks. Week 10?
I'll look it up. Don't worry. Let's look it up real quick.
Yeah, it's week 10.
Okay, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Who is it? What's the opponent
It's
again?
the Bills in Buffalo.
yeah.
Are you really going to take 2 from Buffalo?
Well, I said
It's going to be cold, November 19th.
I said the Jets are going to win the first game.
So did I. So
Right.
you're really going to take 2 from them, which means you got to take this game too. I'm going to say no. I'm going to answer right away.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to beat the...
Yeah, I agree. I listen, as much as the Jets are riding high and are performing, I feel against the Buffalo Bills away at their home turf. It could be snowing at that point, November 19th, week 11. It's no.
I don't know if it's going to be snowing, but it's going to be cold there, and
It's going to be freezing over there.
it's going to be a tough game.
Week 11.
I don't know if you're going to beat the Bills twice.
You're not.
You may beat them once.
No, so put them down.
I don't know if you're going to be twice.
So I'm at 6-5.
Who are you? You're Ray Rock or Raz?
I think I'm Ray Rock.
All
Yeah.
right. So
Matt, you had a moment?
Bills, Jets, and I'm Raz. I think they're going to lose, and you think they're going to lose.
So I'm at 6-5, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you're horrible. You think they're going to have a horrible year? You just keep
No, wait. Let's continue the schedule. Wait, we're only at week 11. Watch what happens. Jesus Christ. Excuse
Dolphins,
me.
Jets at home.
Win.
Okay. Did you say win again?
Win.
Oh, win.
Win.
Okay.
But the thing about this game is, for those that don't know, this game, can you tell them the date real quick?
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna tell
can.
you.
November 24th. This ain't the first Black Friday game ever, is it?
You know exactly where I'm going. It is the first ever in the NFL's history, the first Black Friday game. So right after we eat all the turkey and all the stuffing in the world, and our stomachs are full, and we want to feel like we're going to throw up, and we all gain 5 pounds.
And we party here for Thanksgiving.
We do. We
We're
host
do a
it.
podcast that day. You'll see.
You'll see with all our family and all that. They want us. The NFL, after eating tons of turkey and all that food, to go to a Jet game in the freezing cold at 3 p.m. and you bet your bottom dollar we're going to smack the Miami Dolphins. Bet your bottom dollar. We're going to smack the Miami Dolphins.
I think we're going to win that game too.
But not like we're talking like Miami Dolphin fans. We're going to smack you.
So you think it's going to be a smack job?
I think it's going to be a smack job like week 3 against the Patriots. We're going to smack you.
I agree. I think we're going to win that game, and
so I'm at 7-5 right now. You're at 8-4.
yeah, I lost track.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
I'm doing better than you are.
Yeah, so 7-5.
8-4, 7-5. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Next game we're going to go through is the Falcons-Jets. 1 o'clock. There's a lot of games, boy. I'll tell you.
There's a lot.
December 3rd. Falcons-Jets. Jets are home. 1 o'clock start. Matter of fact, the rest of the games are like 1 o'clock starts.
Yeah, so like I said, the 1 p.m. games are more towards the end of the year because we get through all the primetime games,
So you're
that
saying
point.
the schedule gets easier after the Dolphin game?
I would
Are the
say so.
Falcons supposed to be good? I haven't really followed them.
The Falcons are an interesting group, just like other teams that we talked about. The Falcons right now are in rebuilding mode. I think we're going to smack the Falcons. I don't think it's going to even be a contest with them.
Really?
Yeah, as much as they drafted well, in my opinion, this year, I still think they're in a rebuild year. We're gonna smack the Falcons.
Who's their quarterback? You know off the top of your head, or you got to look it up?
I may have to look it up. I think they're going through a quarterback change right now as we speak. I don't even know. I'll look it up. I mean, Atlanta fans, if you're out there, let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you think about the team. You can educate us a little bit about them because we're not too Falcon happy around here. But
We're not. It's not us talking shit, but we are talking shit against you Falcons.
but we think we're going to beat you. That's for sure.
without a doubt in my mind.
So I'm 9-4,
Yeah,
and he's 8-5.
and 5. Yeah,
So I'm just curious, who's the quarterback?
I don't even know. That's how you know.
They don't
I
even
don't
list
even
them.
know. I don't even know who's the starter, but whatever.
All right, next game. Well, a lot of home games now. December 10th, Texans Jets, 1:00 start.
Smackaroo.
Smackaroni.
Texans drafted C.J. Stroud, if I said his last name correctly, with the second overall pick. They also drafted a very good linebacker, and if I'm not mistaken, in the third pick of the 2023 NFL Draft. I should look it up, but at this point, I'm getting tired, but it's okay.
You look tired. You were partying all night.
I was partying last night, but we'll talk about real story time with Ray Rock and Raz, so that'll be another segment.
We'll have special guest stars, professional partiers with us.
Yeah, aka my friends. I do want to talk about the story about the St. Patty's Day party.
Yeah, but that's not for today.
That's not for
let's
today.
Keep going down. Let's keep
We'll
going
get
down.
off
a little.
topic. Okay.
So Texans Jets Smackaroo for you, huh?
Smackaroo W.
Smackaroo. So that's 10-4 for me, and 9-5 for you.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Dolphins again. Dolphins, Jets. Dolphins are home December 17th, 1:00.
So
Dolphins are home.
yeah, so that's the thing. Everyone in the NFL will say it. Going to Miami in that heat, it could definitely cause some issues. But with that being said, Dolphin fans, you may think you're gonna win, but you're gonna lose. I think we're gonna smack you even more. A smackaroo win, in my opinion. Even if we're away in the heat, we're gonna win big.
It's tough, in my opinion, to beat the teams in your division twice. No matter how crappy or good they are. As crappy as the Jets have been, they always play everybody in the division tough.
Yeah. But
I'm going to give them a loss.
oh shit.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
And I think now, even though we'll have the same record and predictions, we have different losses for different teams.
We're both at 10-5,
Yeah.
and 2 games left.
Listen.
Commanders Jets, December 24th, 1:00.
Oh, so check this out, Jet fans. Even though it's a 1 p.m. game, it's not considered a prime time game. It's Christmas Eve. It's on a Sunday this year. So
It is Christmas Eve.
So we'll be either here or at someone's house.
We'll be eating something good.
We'll be eating something good, watching the Jets.
We'll do our podcast on cooking Christmas Eve meals with Ray Rock and Raz. Stay tuned for that.
Maybe
It's going to be a big show.
Maybe we'll get Mama Ray Rock.
I'll be joking around the whole podcast.
Maybe Mama Ray Rock will come on and we'll bring TB. No, who's TB? Oh, that's my friend TB. I meant my
Tim
sister
is a
Tia.
big Christmas Eve cook?
No. Okay. Talking about my mother and my sister, your daughter and wife. Shout out to them. Without this and our producer Joey, my sister's boyfriend, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, and everybody helped us out. They did a great job. We're in the studio right now.
Yeah, as you can see.
And this is a professional studio, by the way.
Give or take, professional. But this is our first time doing it, but we're doing good.
So Commanders and Jets, I think the Jets are going to destroy them.
I think so,
I
too.
don't think this is even going to be a contest.
It's going to be a big dub. Big smackaroo.
Another smackaroo.
Smackaroo.
We may make that our phrase, smackaroo.
Smackaroo.
I see people in the audience like that. They're giving me a
Smackaroo.
thumbs up about the smackaroo.
We have an audience, live studio audience.
Yeah, we always do. So we're both calling them wins. Raymond, what was our record? We were both 10-5,
So,
right?
11-5.
So we're both 11-5.
Listen, if any Jeff fan hears this, we sign up for that. At this point, we're either winning the division at this point, or we're at least getting a wild card playoff berth, because we're making the playoffs with that record, unless something crazy happens.
Jets Browns.
See, we beat the Browns last year with the spectacular play by Joe Flacco. God fucking help us. Joe Flacco driving down.
Wasn't it like a miracle game?
It was a miracle game. We had the crazy events of the outside kick. We recovered the outside kick. And then Garrett Wilson catches the touchdown with Joe Flacco. Thanks, Joe. But see you later. He's not even on the fucking team anymore. I don't want to see Joe Flacco ever again. Fucking guy. But he did win this week, too, against the Browns. And I hate to say it. You know, a lot of people are going to pick the Browns to win this game. No, I'm sorry. Pick the Jets to win this game. I think the Browns are going to win. I don't got this weird feeling the Browns want revenge.
I'm going to give the Jets win.
Yeah.
I think the Jets are going to win.
You think that?
I don't think the Browns are that good.
Yeah. I think the Jets are going to lose.
All right. So you give them a. What am I again?
Come on, but you're fucking writing it down. How am I supposed to know?
And the last game of the season, it says to be determined.
Against who?
Patriots.
Oh, God. And the
Jets,
worst.
Patriots in Patriot land.
I don't understand. I feel like every year we're always playing the Patriots the last game of the year, like away. Like I don't understand why we cannot just have a home game the last game of the year. Whatever. That's going to be a tough one because we predicted the Jets are going to finally break the cycle of the 15-game losing streak against the Jets. I think, if I'm not mistaken, what am I? Fucking 11-5. I predicted.
And my phone just died. So all
right. Well, this is the end, and we're at the end now. I think the Jets are going to lose.
We're live.
Yeah, I think the Jets are going to lose against the Patriots. Yeah, so I think the Jets are going to finish off losing back.
And I think the Jets are going to win. I have them winning.
You know, you're a little bit more optimistic. I'm more realistic, but whatever.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. So I predicted to finish. What is it? 10-7 or 11-6?
I don't know.
We're supposed to be doing.
We lost all the math, but because the phone went down.
So what's your prediction? You do it. I don't know.
Well, 17 games. I think we're going to finish 12-5.
12-5.
Yeah.
And I think was what 11-6.
11-6.
11-6. But you know what? With those two predictions we just had.
I mean, I really wanted us to win 13 games.
But I don't think it's the NFL, buddy.
I think 12 wins is a really good year.
I even think 11 wins is a good year.
What was our record last year?
7-10.
Look it up.
7-10.
7-10.
We won. We were 7-4, and then all we had to do was win like a couple of games, and we would have made the playoffs. And we blew it because of bad quarterback play. Thank you, Zach Wilson. Thank you, Joe Flacco. Thank you, what's his name? That's now on the Jets team when he went to Miami. Mike White. Thanks.
Mike White. I had hopes for Mike White.
I know. I thought Mike White was the answer.
I thought he was the real thing, and I still think he may be a good NFL quarterback. I think he gets injured a little too quick.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to take a hit. Some quarterbacks are really good at taking shots. They know how to contort their body and move around. He just doesn't know how to do that. He takes hits.
He does.
Straight on, and he gets hurt. And I don't know. I don't think he'll ever be the real, I like him. I think he's talented.
Yeah.
But I think because of that, who'd he go to? He went to Miami.
He went to Miami, yeah. So, you know what's going to happen?
He's going to come back and kill us.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen? Tua is going to be the starting quarterback, and we all knew what happened last year. He had the concussions and the drama and them firing their head doctor because of cover-ups. And Tua's going to get hurt again. And trust me, we don't wish people getting hurt on this podcast. But let's be realistic. One doctor told him you shouldn't play again, with the type of injuries you're having, and he's still playing. So Mike White's going to step up and play against the Jets, and that's...
I agree.
Yeah.
He's going to have the game of his life. We won't put any pressure on him. He'll have the game of his life.
No, but...
just to stick it to us.
But with that being said, before we end the pod, the one thing that we should all look forward to is the Jets are not only contenders to make the playoffs, we are Super Bowl contenders, and... I'm excited as a Jet fan. I mean, I talked about the last episode with Raz, with my pops, how thanks for making me a fucking suffering Jet fan. You and my grandfather, may rest in peace. But it's exciting stuff. I mean, the Jets, when we were winning, it was very good excitement. And at the same time, we got to take care of some business. We got to sign our all-pro defensive tackle, Quinnen Williams. We got to make sure he's locked up. They did some key additions of free agency. I think they did really well in the draft this year. Obviously, we're not getting into details of who they are yet, but close to training camp, we will.
It takes a couple of years to figure out if you did good or you did bad. 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons. Yeah. Sometimes guys are late blooming. They're all kids. They're all young. They're all in their 20s. They're maturing. They're getting muscular. They're learning how to deal with the speed of the game. You know that more than ever.
Yeah.
More than anyone being a Division I football player. You
Yeah,
play
and that's
for wherever.
another discussion. We'll talk about stories. When we talk about story time, we'll talk about how I was a football player and he was the coach. And
I mean, just
and my
watching from the sidelines, I just saw the game get faster and faster whenever you. Hey, peace.
That was our producer, Christina Iannacone.
She just gave me the 2-minute warning sign. We're going to call it the 2-minute warning because that's
2-minute
what it
warning.
is.
Yeah.
All
why
right,
not?
sounds good. 2-minute warning. So we're going to wrap up. We're not going to get into a Wagner football story.
But we will.
Even though me, my daughter, and my wife almost got jumped when you played Delaware with all the Delaware fans we sat with.
Again, that'd be it for another discussion.
In a pouring rainstorm, but that's another story.
I can't wait to talk about story time when we do an episode topic of just stories of me and you, like whether it be gambling, whether it be the time we went to a strip club and Mom okayed it for my 21st birthday.
I don't remember anything like that. What are you, crazy?
I mean, my mom's blushing over there, but she's all right. She's fine.
Your mom's blushing. Look at me. I want to thank everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Hanging Out with Ray Rock.
Take care, guys. Rock on.
Bye-bye.
Hanging out with Ray Rock. Hanging out with Ray Rock. He's a hype man. He's a hype man.
It's Ray Rock.